What happens when you go outside that?
On the ground to his left, Donaldson. He'll go to second for one, on to first. It is in time. They turned the double play. Didn't look like they were going to be able to, and at first look didn't look like they got it done. We'll have to wait and see if John Farrell challenges this. He is standing outside the dugout. No doubt Ramirez was forced out at second base. See about the back end, though.
We know Sandoval doesn't run that well, but it looked like he was going to get down the line in time to beat it.
They will challenge.
I think he has a funny little stutter step there at the end that kind of cost him some time. I think he's still safe, though. I don't think that ball's all the way in the glove.
Not seen this before, where they're in the middle of a challenge on the headset. John Farrell or any manager coming out to discuss further what it is that perhaps he is asking for.
I think you can still see a lot of white. But that little stutter step right there at the end, trying to get his steps down right so that he could hit the base, definitely cost him a little bit of time.
One of the issues we have seen so far is it conclusive enough to overturn it after the calls are made on the field? And we've seen sometimes that if it's that close that they don't overturn it.
And I think that's the way replay was designed. If it's so close that it's really hard to tell, they're going to go with what the call on the field was made, and I think that's the prudent way to do it.
Some take longer than others, and this is taking a little longer.
See that stutter step just right there, 2 quick steps to try to get his footing correct so that he could get the bag. Cost him enough time to be called out.
Umpires turned here and looking up at the big screen to see for themselves what is being discussed in New York.
Sandoval's hanging around like he thinks he's safe. See how short those 2 steps are?
Yep. In preparation for his arrival to the base.
That would be the call right there. If they feel like there's still enough white baseballs, it's hitting the glove, that it's not kind of wrapped up. If that's what they determined, then they would say that he was safe. See, there's white showing there. That ball isn't technically caught yet, and it looked to me like Sandoval's on the bag.
One of the longer reviews we have seen this season.
Yeah.
We may have had a longer one earlier this week at Fenway Park, but that was only because the headsets were not working and they had to go into the umpire's room to get the line to New York. But this one, they're clearly talking and looking again and again to see whether or not they're going to overturn this at first base.
There's a view on the center field camera here at the ballpark right there that we have also seen that he looks safe. It looks like his foot is on the base before the ball is in the glove.
Hutchison threw some warm-up tosses while waiting. Now he is waiting along with everybody else.
This is bordering on the ridiculous now, isn't it? I mean, at a certain point, you make a decision whether you're right or wrong.
Crowd's starting to boo here now as they are not happy with the waiting. I don't remember one taking this long, at least for Red Sox games.
No. We should have put a stopwatch on it. It's been a while. You know, I think there was a directive a few seasons ago that said, hey, we got to start getting these things right. I've never been a huge proponent of that. I like to say that baseball is a perfectly imperfect game. I think baseball fans and the players have always lived with the decisions made on the field. They get over it and they move on. But this is not what replay was designed to do. Slow the game down.
It sort of flies in the face of
speeding up
the pace of
the game. Yeah.
All right, they're ready. He is safe at first base.
Well, it took a while, but it benefited the Red Sox there, so you'll take it.